In Zamfara State, the Law Week of the Nigerian Bar Association has identified corruption, delay in investigation and prosecution of cases, selective justice, among others, as reasons for the collapse of the justice system in Zamfara. Theophilus Darufai reports.
Gathered here are members of the Nigerian Bar Association in Zamfara State. They're here for this year's Law Week, which is an annual event for lawyers. Top government officials, members of the bench and other stakeholders were present at the event. Some of the issues discussed at this year's Law Week include curbing security through legal means and the way forward towards addressing what the lawyers described as the collapse of the justice system in Zamfara, among other key issues.
There should be synergy.
Chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association in Gusau Ahmed speaks on the role of NBA in curbing insecurity and the collapse of the justice system in Zamfara.
Zamfara State is in need of help. So we decided to bring together all stakeholders in justice administration to sit together and understand why we need judicial reform and how can judicial reform help in securing a peaceful state.
The factors responsible for the collapse of the justice system, I can itemize issue of corruption, a delay in investigation and prosecution of cases, corruption, selective justice, interference, and so on and so forth. So you cannot divorce our present predicament with the issue of corruption.
They also advocate for public hearing before granting pardon to prison inmates, as some of the pardoned inmates go back to the society and continue with their criminal activities. On his part, Governor Daudalo, represented by the Secretary to the State Government Abubakar Nakwada, says the move by the NBA to join in the quest for lasting peace in Zamfara is apt. He says insecurity has thrown a large number of Zamfara residents into abject poverty, especially those in rural areas ravaged by the activities of armed bandits.
For example, before you are appointed into certain positions, your name will be published in the dailies for people to comment on your character. So if it is found that somebody has something against you and is proven, that position will not be awarded to you. The same thing applies to the prerogative of mass.
The menace of banditry, with its devastating consequences, has severely hampered the socio-economic development of our state.
There was foundation laying for the building of a permanent secretariat of the Nigerian Bar Association Gusau branch. The theme for this year's Law Week in Zamfara is curtailing the menace of insecurity through legal reforms. Theophilus Darufai, TVC News, Gusau.